Good morning and happy New Year, peeps. Guys, we're all doing good on this first day of 2026. So we got something, another something new. Been playing some not model, just railroader. Um, I'm gonna be kind of popping back and forth, trying to get the settings right. I wanna take this. What am I about to? What over high it is? Let's start. So I feel like it's not quite there yet. Well, it's still not quite right yet. I didn't know that you can change that in here. Okay, so false. Um, what is it now? And then that like creates that fishbowl look. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. So there's that more or less. Hmm. Maybe that? Alright, so we need to continue doing our tutorial, coal and water. So we kind of did the basics of moving forward, backward, whatever. Now let's um maybe a mod. I don't know. Anyway. I love this. Okay, so on this chapter, not cover hole in and water. engines are fueled using the same steam engines that hold water, which on most engines is stored in the tender. The water is added to the hatch at the top rear of the tender. Inspect the tender now and look at the water hatch. Hatch. Open. Add water and then to line up this hatch with the spout. The overhead view is helpful for this, but you can also use the HUD control Ah! My mouse is so down here and then through the switch. Oh no, when it goes down. Okay, when it goes down. So so let's go here. We'll go forward a little bit. Try and right on that 90. Let's get about 20% throttle. Building. Let's spin the water column over. Nice. Go on it. Nice. Stow it. Nice. The whole conveyor is just ahead and works very similarly. to the water column. The difference is that it must be supplied with coal, whereas the water column is unlimited supply. Water chapter. Set the quality in the coal. Hello, Johnny O. What do we got? First stream of the year. Nice. Hey, same here. Set the quantity of the coal in the conveyor using the tooltip shown below. It looks pretty good. I'm still trying to like. I don't like how maybe the power lines kind of look like. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It looks kind of grainy out this way, but maybe that's just me being too picky. I need to take this off. I need to take railroad off. But this is what used to run. The Missouri Pacific used to run through my little town when I was little. Alright, so we need to throttle. A little bit. To move forward to the conveyor. Oh, I know. No, I just meant like the looks of them. Like, I don't know. It's not real clear. Well, I know they used to say it. The telegraph line. I mean, they look good this way. And then this is our other. This is our guy here, and you can. So you can do it this way and work independently. Or you can have your guy in here and work from the cab, either way. This is our 10-wheeler. Oh, right. That is derailed, so we'll have to re-rail it and then put it over here in the shop. We don't have any repair parts right now, but we will. Put it in the shop. Is there a way to make... Whoa. What? Oh, there. Alright. So we have some steam built up. Let's move this over. So we need to move up so we can get some coal. Oh, we'll do. This is the tutorial, so, but I'm thinking that this might be like, maybe I do a video on it. I don't know yet. Not really sure. Maybe a little bit more. Well, for sure, yeah. But the videos I've watched and like what you like wasn't it that we have like some skeleton cars up here that we need to move down to the logging industries and take contracts out. Um, we move these over to this line, I believe. This line. You come down in here. Um, I believe, yeah. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you come down in here and you got your three lines. We'll probably put them on this first line, I think. Because this one fits the most cars. This branch out here. But you put your cars out here and they'll start filling up with logs and then you bring them over back to the sawmill. Maybe we'll just give it time to all load in and whatnot too. Those are your shorter lines. Like if you wanted to break apart your 8 cars. Oh, you could. Oh, for sure. So that's one. I think that's one part of the tutorial. You do start off with $5,000. Um, I have seen some people sell, and then we have a station up here. Is this Whitmore? And we have a station here that we can do passenger support, like passenger stuff. Passenger support. Uh, See, I don't. They're always like added to the game. All right, so let's get this done. So it's like it is not. No, I think this game is based on. Was it North or South Carolina? I think is what I heard or read or something. And then we have to move. So we have 5 tons of coal. Great Railroad only has limited amount of coal at the moment, so it's up to you whether to top off the engine's tender. To load coal, click the coal conveyor chute to lower blah blah blah. We already got all that. We'll raise it up. Before we learn how to order more coal, let's cover the basics of how freight is moved on the railroad. Interchange, which is down. This is our interchange down here. This is our interchange, I believe. Yeah. Down in here. But some people they'll sell the caboose and then they'll sell the other engine up here, and then they'll buy themselves a better engine or whatever they buy. An interchange is one or more tracks that are designated as a place to exchange cars with another railroad. On your railroad, the yard behind your engine shed doubles as your interchange. Okay, Johnny. Just overhead view to look over the interchange tracks. On the shed, tracks are the main line. two interchange yard tracks and a short storage track. So, is this the main? You got the main lines, two main lines. Two interchange yard. Waybills tell a railroad when to deliver a car. Cars ordered by your customers will arrive at the interchange when the waybill is signed. These cars are owned by other railroads, and the waybills cannot be changed. Your railroad is paid when each car is delivered. Waybills are also used to order fuel for your railroad, but these waybills are assigned to you, to cars that your railroad owns. More about this short. Common window locations. Open the common window with I or using the icon in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Switch to the locations tab. You can find all available locations on your railroad. Customers interchange tracks. So we have East Windsor Indian Service. That's what we have. The interchange. And oil. Okay. Stenselman. Stenzel. Stenzel. That's what that is. Okay. Linear Depot. Linear Sawmill. Ella Farm Supply. Farm Supply. Ella Station. It's a house. One. This is the. That's the station. Okay. 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 Some locations, such as the interchange and repair tracks, have additional options to configure their operation. Close the company window. Much of our freight work will be for our customers, but some of it will keep our railroad running, fuel for engines, repair parts, and maintenance of way materials to keep your engines fuel, you will need to supply coal, coal conveyors, and coal in towers. This is called railroad fuel service freight, and it uses cars owned by your railroad. Railroad owns one hopper on the interchange tracks to full of coal and ready to be spotted on the conveyor supply track. Find the hopper, the hole. Find the hopper. The hole in this car has already been purchased. Next, we'll send it to unload and buy more. Railroads use waybills to keep track. Waybills. Hard to move between two destinations. One to unload it full, and another to load it. Automatic waybills are only used in cars owned by your railroad. Waybills can be viewed using the inspector. Open the inspector by right-clicking on the hopper. Hopper. This should break like 90 cylinder handbrake. Set to unload destination. Load. Load destination. Whittier. Now because the hopper is full, its waybill has automatically been set to the whole loader. You can see the waybill in the inspector. In order to see the waybill, car information is used in the overlay view. Hit tab to toggle the overlay view on. Okay, gotcha. Overlay enable the tank above the car indicates its destination and how it corresponds. So it's east-west location on the railroad and dams when it's been loaded. Your mouse over the waybill highlights destination track, blah blah blah, highlights. Trying to see the hopper needs to know. Yep. Over here. Try to enter the location of the hopper and the track we need to take you to. How can you move it there without trapping the engine? Try to blah blah blah. This is a facing point move. If you back your engine up directly to the hopper, the engine will be. Swing the hopper in the spot we want to move it to. Your first step to move the engine to the other side of the hopper. Set the engine shed back to normal. Engine shed. You mean the switch? The engine shed switch, you mean? As we'll have to go. I think we'll have to go. We'll have to come all the way out here and then go in. Now, I did see somebody. No, we do not have to lay the rail. No. I did see somebody come up, hook it, and then they backed in here, and then they had enough speed to let the car roll in there. I'm not up to that point. Okay. So let's give this a little bit more throttle. Oh, whoop. Other way. How about here? A little much. getting the feel for it. You do? Next. Use line switches from the engine to reach the yard. Alright, so we need to switch this? No, we need to switch this one. Right? Yeah, we need to switch this one. And we need to switch this one. This one's already hit, right? That one's good. Okay. So now we want to... about 20% maybe ish. Oh, 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 oh. Reverse her the other way. Haha, forward, baby. Oh, let's build up pressure a little bit. What is this? What is this? So your neutral kind of just lets it coast. So your reverser, the more you apply the reverser, it stops it too quick. Alright, so when did it, I'm a little hesitant on the whole, I don't want to slam into the car. Forward. We're gonna do the. Oh, we still need to come up a little bit more, don't we? train, we coupled it nice, so now we have to do the ankle hots. Oh, no, what other? What did, oh. So you can do it this way, or you can do like shift, or running down here. So now we need to couple up, we need to put other air hoses. We need to open the ankle hot on there, and then we need to open that one. And also shift click like, and then it'll do everything. Yeah. We also need to make sure that we're not spewing out air. It is closed. Used to shut subway trains around the yard. Nice. In your early days. That's what Nate was doing for a while. Nate was working when he left us. He went to work on the railroad in St. Louis. So I don't like the way that looks. Like the balloon or whatever that's called. See, hang on. I thought you were looking at a fishbowl. Hang on. Let's see. Alright, so let's take it. I don't know what the alternate does. That's here. I don't know. We're gonna, okay, that's a little bit better. So let's. Also shift click, blah blah blah. This is him practice to periodically inspect your trains, steam engines, tenders, freight, and passenger equipment need to be kept well oiled to avoid causing damage to moving parts. Hover your mouse over the truck's wheels and the hopper and tooltip will appear, allowing you to oil the level up about 50%. That's cool. You can oil them. That's cool. And then you can derail and cause damage to your stuff. Like, you need to keep all that stuff in mind. Alright. More oil and check the wear and repair section of the guide. For this next the next section, you'll be in charge of planning out your moves. Your goal is to move the hopper into position, spot it on the loader supply track. To do this, you will need to use what you've learned so far, set switches and use the throttle, reverser, and brakes to run the train. Remember the hovering over car's tab overlay. I'll show you what it turns on. The tank will dim. Spot the hopper on the loader supply with the tab. So let's go ahead and hop up in here. So we're gonna turn I think we're gonna need we're gonna come on out here, right? And then we're gonna have to pass this. Should be good, right? Good as this. So we'll have to come back here and then we'll have to reverse into here. So we're good there for now. We'll keep our eye in here for now. I like how they're controlling it out here. You can kind of see more, I guess. Wisconsin Railway? I don't know. I don't know that it goes that far north. I think our, the line that comes through St. Louis, and then we have one that runs east and west down Interstate 70. Other than that's Burlington Northern. That's what goes from like Kansas City over to St. Louis. And then there's a rail line that goes St. Louis up to like Chicago down, like from Chicago down south. I don't know if it does or doesn't. I don't know. But this Missouri Pacific, it would run through Missouri, and then they ended up merging with Arkansas, and it was the Moark Railroad, like back. Oh my God, that was before my time, but I still remember as a kid, I remember the tracks and the rails were still here in town. And there's still a couple cars that sat around for a long time. Alright, so let's... So we're at 19. We're gonna... Reverser is... Oh, never mind, that's my bad. The train break. So now we want to do this. We want to throw that. We want to come back here. So we want to come all the way back into here. Alright, we want to come back into... We want to come back into the shed here. Come back into there, right? Come back into here, and then we'll switch that. Push it. Okay. So let's okay, so reverse. So this is like a train management game that you can drive the trains. It's not a unit over here and over here and over here. Now, we want to shove it up here. And then there's also, when we get into this, there's also like AI, where we click on a train and want them to go up to Woodier, to do passenger train stuff, and it'll be set. This is also multiplayer too, so you can have other people with you, and you, if you have multiple engines, here's the map. Like, the map is pretty big, but we don't have everything unlocked. So this is where we are right now. So we have Whittier, interchange East Whittier, interchange Whittier, and then we have the Conley. And then we go up to Ella. But there's Silva. There is a bridge up here at Bryson that we have to take stuff to, and that will repair that bridge, and then that'll open up like all of this. But they claim that it's so, like, this is so big that, like, you can't really go from one side of the map to the other. Like, it's almost impossible to keep up with it all. There is, what was it? Is it Silva? There's one in Silva, I think. There's another, yard in Silva. I want to say, is it Alerta? There's a turntable in Alerta, like another like switching yard, like a bigger one. Alright, so let's go forward, give us a little bit more throttle. And I don't know all the ins and outs of the bell. I think, is the bell mostly used for reversing? start. Alright, so we'll shut that off. I got you. I got you. Alright, so let's get out of here and we'll maybe. Why won't you let me out? Oh, what? So let's right. We still need to. We still need to have. What if we do? Hang on. Preferences. How about we do? That's a little bit better. Or do we go back to the 120? Um. Um. Why wouldn't you let me up there? What is going on there? I don't understand that. You got your lights, you got all that stuff. I like how to control it. In a few days, ordering coal. In a few days, once you burn through the coal in this hopper, it will be time to order more. As you set the load destination to the interchange, the car will automatically waybuild there once it's empty. At that time, you'll move the hopper to the interchange, and next time it's served, payment will be withdrawn and the hopper will be taken away. It will be returned at the next service 24 hours later for a whole again. This label is set to the load. Because you only have one whole car, you'll be without a whole supply for a day. So plan carefully or buy another hopper so that your fuel supply is uninterrupted. Fuel costs can be viewed in the company window locations panel. Unless note about automatic way bills, you can manually toggle between load and unload using the cycle buttons below the drop downs, as well as okay, sure. You've now learned the essentials of keeping your locomotive sealed with cold and water. You've also seen how to use automatic way bills to maintain a steady supply of fuel, coal, perhaps in the future diesel fuel for your railroad. Now we'll learn how to keep your equipment in repair. Okay. So now we're gonna do equipment repairs and derailments. Okay, one of the casualties in the flood was our number one engine. It's down on the sawmill lead and east when you're below the coal conveyor. Engine map. And derail went going too fast, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Alright. Moving to the right. Alright, so when did oh oh, maybe a little bit more. Oh, we're in. We're in. We're in. I think. Throw that. We're gonna go in reverse. Just a bit, Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, we almost smashed it. We got out that time. Nice. All right. So we're gonna provide our we're gonna use our super strength. So shift. Alright, so that's whole car. Why is that not working? Yeah. If this engine still had coal and water, it might be able to limp home. Since it doesn't, we'll need to rescue it. Hubble the wreck with your engine by reversing to it. Make sure to keep your speed below 5 in order to avoid causing even more damage. Damage. Hubble. Alright, so we're close. So we're gonna 0, we're gonna not just do that, did we? Alright, so we're hubbled. And then we wanna... And we don't have to do nothing else. We don't have to... hubble in the air or nothing. Okay. So I'm gonna have to spot the damage. I have to put it in here. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So let's go. No. You can open the hatches, open the windows, open the doors. A little bit more pressure. Let's close that hatch. Like 8 o'clock. Have our speed going. We'll just have to come up around or past this. Alright, so now let's... throw that one. Wanted to throw this one. Right? No, it was with him out of there, that's right. So no, we want to leave that one alone. Then this one. Oh, that one's fine. And then that one. We want to leave that one alone. Okay, so let we're good. Alright, so reverser. Hubble from the demo engine. Ta-da! Moved it in the shade. Now that Brett is on the repair track, the shop crew will start working on it immediately. Let's learn more about how that works. Open the window. Was I? Patience, engine service. This, blah blah blah. Fuel on hand. Got 25 tons of repair parts. Okay. Note the estimated time. Complete repairs on the engine is shown towards the bottom. Huh? This? repairing MP1, right? MP1. MP2. Oh, that must be Tinder. Okay. This piece of equipment is repaired simultaneously by crew. Repair crews are paid for the time. Shop crews and supplies and work done. Each engine service facility has its own stock repair parts. Sent the automatic way bills to the bot's car to unload at the repair track and unload at the alright, so we need to go over to that, right? Railroad. How did we do that? Oh, that was windmills, right? How did we do that again? Hang on. Operations. There we go. Unload it. Yep. And then load at the interchange. That's right. Nice. The box car will now supply parts to the repair track and be way built to the interchange. Now, do we have to? I guess we don't have to pull that in here. I thought we had to pull that in there. No. Passive service. Okay. Tumble your engines and coach is out here. Okay, so when does it So we want to throw. Well, did it come out here? Oh, yeah, that way. That one. Yep. Down here. So let's get out here. Whoa. Select. Alright. So when did it forward? 25. No, it's not. A little too overzealous with that. We're just gonna do. We're just gonna do shift click. Pull. Probably. Close down here. Ready to pull. We're ready to go to Whittier Station, half a mile, and speed around 15 to 25 miles an hour. Okay, let's go. Nice. It has Missouri Pacific cars. Oh, that's cool. Rockin' on, baby. Rockin' on. Let's go. We're doing it. We're really doing it. So we can like left and right on. Why are we stopping there? What? We didn't have to stop there? Oh my, yeah. Well, that seems kind of dumb that we had a good amount of speed going. hole. Oh, crap. Did it. Did it. Each station on the railroad has an engine operator window at the front. Is it? What? Oh. 24 passengers waiting. How many miles over the window? Blah blah blah. Zero at the freight waybills in there. There's 24 at Ella. We're at Ella station. Oh, never mind. They need to go to Ella. They need to go from Whittier to Ella. How many miles over there? Okay. And then control click. Open the inspector for the passenger car. Inspector. Passenger. Check the box next to Ella. This tells the passengers where the coach is headed. Passengers for Ella. Or Ella. We'll call it Ella. Will now begin boarding. Board 10 or more passengers to Ella. Well, how many are waiting? We might as well just take all of them. Alright. Oh. Alright, so we want to move. this. We're moving passengers. We're moving them down the line. Ella is down here, I believe. Keep an eye on their speed if we want. What is there? Comes. Here she comes. Crap. coming up. Uh-huh. What a champ. Railroader doesn't enforce strict speed limits, but going above the speed limit on curves can damage your equipment as well as potentially cause the train to derail at excessive speed. So it's a good idea to start out slow as you're learning the railroad. Tighter the curve or switch, the lower and safe speed. Most of the main line is over 35, except where noted by yellow speed signs. What was that? Was that everybody that got off? Oh, we must have made some money. We made 24 bucks. Nice. Okay. What are the wood in here? Fair passenger fares. Your passenger fares for this trip didn't amount to a whole lot, about $1 each. If you missed the message, blah, blah, blah. Passenger service isn't particularly profitable, especially for short distances like this, but longer distance fares pay better, but don't discount it. Providing daily passenger service. Using well-maintained equipment increases your railroad reputation, which leads to other benefits. Timetables are an advanced feature that we will cover in this tutorial, but if you're interested in taking passenger service to the next level, read up on them in the guide F1. Okay. The run around is one of the most common moves in railroading. It will assemble move your locomotive and perhaps some cars to the other end of the train so you can do a run around. Anywhere there's a double ended siding. Once passengers to Whittier have loaded, before we return to Whittier, pull your passenger car west past the switch, disconnect from it, run your engine down to the west end of the siding. Oh yeah, what the hell? So can we do that here? There's Ella and see two different types of freight customers. Ella House Track is the wholesaler freight service, wholesaler freight prisons and towns. These are typically sent to house tracks or a freight house. Over the next few days, we'll begin to receive such cars for Ella and Whittier House Tracks. Ella Farm Supply is an example of contract freight service, which is how most customers operate. Contracts are available in different tiers, higher tiers being more traffic, and at the upper tiers rewards. It is. It's a good game, and like I said, it's still they're still developing it too. Cars for both of these freight types are owned by other railroads. Their waybills cannot be changed. No, the cars delivered in port condition. Okay, sure. Customers, let's look at some of the options for your first contract. We'll take a contract on the next page. Open the company window and change. Ella House Track. Farm Supply. And then Stencil Manufacturing. That's over here next to Whittier. Most of these customers are appealing to you. Some customers have track layouts that make them more challenging to serve. Taking a moment to study their layouts before deciding any of these will be great for contract state. Why not? Whittier Sawmill. The sawmill uses Hampton service cars only recommend letting it. So let's. So we take. Take 2 or 3 contracts. For each customer, click the Establish Contract drop down and select your. I don't. Where do you get contracts? Drop down. Highlight rate. How about these are all. I don't understand where the. How do we do this? I get what the contracts are for, but like, do you have to like click on? Okay. I got you. So they have available Blizzard Song. Okay. So one. Alright. So when did the flip? Can we flip this? If we push it back that way. I mean, with him potentially. Well, no, maybe not. Alright, so we need to. We need to flip around. So let's plan this out. So we can pull in here, drop this, come all the way out. Trying to let him a better way. So yeah, we're just gonna have to flip this. Go in here. Drop. Okay. We're just gonna have to do that. Okay, so 20. And I think you're talking about it looks like a good game. It's only $20 too. Alright, so let's... On the handbrake, we will... Alright. So the reverser is throwing me off. Like, do I give it 100% if I want it to go faster, or do I put it in neutral if I want to... Relax, go past it. Undo this. Them up. Now we'll stop back at the station in. Well, why am I not moving? Why not? What's going on? Why am I not moving? Oh. I thought I was supposed to. There we go. Alright, so I have 12. Alright, so we click inspect linear, so we're oh sorry, linear. So John and Leonard, I wanted to do some Fallout, but man, I'm really loving Dragon Wilds. I'm having a blast with that game. Although, see my ham's not going. Happy New Year, Travesty. How are you? Alright, so we're still. How many more do we have? Nope, nobody. Okay, so we're gonna close. We're gonna throw. How about we. Are we? We're over here. Right? But we'll do rear dam. Okay. Alright, so. Let's do our. Alright, I'm gonna head back. These guys back. I haven't figured out the keyboard shortcut to, like, I know. Oh, nice. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm on that one. Oh, wait. Well, no, there's not. No. Now, if you had multiplayer, you could. You have to keep, get closer. Got it round the bend and come in the wood. Coming around the bend. Yeah. Oh, and track the locomotive was 0. Oh, and lean out the window. Oh, that's so awesome. Getting off. Nice. But 18 passengers winning. Well, once we've been today, you've learned about contract and compulsory freight. You've established your first customer contracts. You've seen how the agent window and help manage freight options. Now it's time to prepare for tomorrow's interchange service. Okay. Let's when you finish today's work at railroad, you'll lodge on that step is hit some sleep. Sleeping allows time to pass until the interchange is served. At which point all of the outgoing cars that had been delivered to the interchange are taken away, and all of the incoming cars are delivered, ready for you to take them to the customer. Another option is to wait, which lets an increment of time pass. Note that trains don't move faster while you sleep or wait. Customers, however, continue loading and unloading cars, so either can make a way to hurry things along. Sleep or wait until the interchange is served. Use a time window by clicking on the clock in the upper right. We'll wait 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't. I don't think our interchange is being serviced. I think we need to like move cars. Um. I don't. Um. We could move those cars to said one. Alright, so let's just go. I don't. We're gonna wait. So let's Alright, so we're going to up, 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 up. Alright, now we're in. Now we're in. Um. Okay, so we'll have to move something to Stinson. I'm okay. Yeah, we won't have that. Ah! Closed? Alright. So we need to operations. We're going to unload. Going to load logs. Hodling creek. Oh, hang on. Let's see what. Let's say L1, L2, L3. on L. $12 a day. L1. We have 8. L2. I think that's what we want to do. L2. We want to do L2. L3. We're in L2. Okay. So um, copy, unload. I don't know that we have to. Maybe we'll have to do that after the fact. I don't know. We'll have to wait until they're loaded, because then we'll have to bring them. We'll bring them back here. We'll bring them back here to it's unloaded. All right, let's do this. We'll have to come out here. And then, hang on. How about here? What green? Here, probably straight back. I think we're good. Okay, my bad. Like, where's... I think once we hit this back in here, that's where we wrap this up. I think this is... This where we're going? Tons. I don't create L2. So... what happened? Alright, so do we not have... when... That's my bad. Okay, so then when did it come up here? Coming up all the way up here. Through here. Nothing to switch. So up here. Want to shoot past all of this. Right? Yeah. I don't think that's where we're at. Then that's all L1 down here. This is L1. So yeah, we want to shoot up all the way past that. This is all L1. We want to come up past that. on this. Yeah, we wanna throw that, and then we wanna push the cars in there. And we want to push them in there. Okay, so alright, we're good. How can you put down? Uh, Control T, teleport to mouse position. Shift 2 to board. So we input a fusing, Control F, right? We want to do that. We want to put a fusing there. And then we... Um... Uh... How do you do the S? Like... I don't know. How do you... Yeah, well... Well... I don't know how to... Unless it's maybe after it is through the tutorial, maybe? I don't know how to... So about... I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. little ways in a video. Got 7 of you awesome people watching. Thank you all so much. We'll move this out here, and then like I said, we'll probably end up wrapping this up now, and we'll be back. We'll be back sometime. This afternoon, we might come out this afternoon, and then do this afternoon into this evening, and tonight off. Oh. Come back later. Do we want to do more Dragon Wilds, or do we want to do some Fallout? I need to see. But kind of need to see too what Ham's got playing. He had talked about doing the multiplayer on Dragon Wilds. On the side? Okay. I mean, he'll be awake here in the next few hours. This must be kind of a steep gradient. So normally the fuses, when you have your AI, so that little flare, I'm gonna call it a flare. So if you have your AI running, it will stop. it will go, it will switch all the switches that you need to switch. It'll do its own job. And then it'll go to that fuse or flare. And it'll stop. We'll look at this out here, and then we'll go ahead and, well, I'll do it off camera, but, we'll hook up to the passenger car at, Goodyear, and then I'll move more passengers off camera. I'm liking this game so far. It's kind of chill, like very chill game. I mean, for now, until we get stuff figured out, I'm sure it can be kind of, ooh, we need to make money, we need to pay bills. But for now, it's like learning the controls. How much further down? We're not doing too much fun. Oh, we're right here. They're coming. No, there's not. There's not a lot of pressure on the, like, no. The trees look really good too. There's just something about it that's not quite, I don't know. Like maybe the sharpness, maybe that's something on my side, like on my monitor. Come around and go there. And then over time, I mean, I'll show you. We'll wait like an hour. I think it takes like an hour in game. Would Host have been there? Probably not. Ah. Okay, so let's put we'll put the handbrake on a couple cars. Might as well, right? And then we will Hummel? Nice. Alright, so let's reverse a little bit. And then we will, I'll show you. We'll stem a little bit of time. See, we're running 15 minutes and the logs are already starting to go on there. I hope. I went and just get rid of that. I don't. I went in. Um. Now, as long as the car is somewhat in it, it's supposed to load. I don't think we need to. Maybe we need to. Um. Oh, why are we? Have you seen this, Johnny? Like, what's this? Like your brake shoes? They move. Isn't that cool? Alright, so we'll do this in. Alright. Alright, so let's reverse. It kinda does, yeah. And like within the tutorial, yeah, it tells you. Ooh, what is that? Hey, 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 runaway train. Calm down. But as you move your camera around, like with the WASD, that's how you walk too. And or you can hold the right mouse button while you're moving the WASD. some of the other stuff I kind of gathered from watching other railroader videos. But it does tell you in is well, they have mods too that you can make the whistle sound better. I love the bell too. I love landing out the window, that's awesome. And the runaway trains. Can you make it louder? Oh, trust me, if this goes, if people like this, oh, I wanna get a conductor hat and all that stuff. Start wearing bibs. I don't know, I love steam locomotives. I do. I mean, trains are cool, but it's just the sheer sound, the power of that chug. It just always amazed me, you know, like back in the day when they built steam engines, the amount of pressure that tank holds, you know, in that firebox and whatnot, like how, like, who come up with that? Like, we're gonna have this amount of rivets around the whole tank to hold all of this pressure. Like, come up with that. No, you drive electric diesel ones? Gotcha. How do you follow? Oh, not. Oh, we're following. Okay, we're following. Just we're coming back out to the main line. That helps out a lot, being able to follow. Hang on a second. Let's get out of here past this, and I will read what you put. Out here past the switch. When you were a man for work. I was in the subway and you drove crank cars. Tons of other cars. Your favorite was the garbage car. Yeah? Alright, so let's switch that. And we're gonna head up to Ayla. Well, we're gonna head up to Whittier. Alright, so then you can like control the throttle that way too if you want. What is that? Ugh. I was slammed that a little too hard, but alright, so we're coupled. Alright, we're hooked up to that. Go in the cars too. Cool. Well, your guy can walk around in there. So how many people would that wait? 15? I mean, we could. We could wait. But I think that's we're gonna how to hold this one. This has been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with this. On the old Missouri Pacific Railroad. Love it. Love it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't done so, if you're watching on alert and whatnot, if you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow button. Doesn't cost nothing. Um, but again, thank you all so much, Johnny, Travesty. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. I believe Nate come in this morning. It was that last night. No, last night Nate's the one that come in and dropped all the lizard stuff. Driving the garbage cart in service, you pull up, pick up the garbage in the station. People are trying to get out, especially if, oh my lord. Oh my lord. That sounds kind of wild. But yeah, thank you all again. Even the lurkers, thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day. Like I said, Happy New Year to you all. Here's to a good, awesome 2026. But until the next time, you all stay safe. Keep spreading that positivity and that love. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.